Good afternoon, everyone. Are you here for a party? Because we are. My name is Gavin Barber. I'm the Academic Registrar at the university. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our spring graduation ceremonies. Just a few points of housekeeping. The ceremony is about to begin, so please make sure that you turn your mobile phones and any other devices to silent. Can you please check that you've done that, because it can be disruptive if you don't. If you want to film or take photographs at any point during the ceremony, you are extremely welcome to. Please remain in your seat while you're filming or taking photographs. Be considerate of others around you and only use your phone. Please don't use selfie sticks or other extending devices at any point during the ceremony. Thank you. Do we have any graduating students here this afternoon? Not sure. We want you to make the most of your moment on stage. You've earned this achievement and we want you to be able to celebrate it. So I'm going to take just a few minutes to explain what will happen when you are invited to cross the stage. As the ceremony progresses, our fantastic marshals in their purple gowns will invite groups of students at a time to come down the steps in front of me and line up by the steps that are just next to me on the foot of the stage here. As you approach the stage, please make sure that your mobile phone is away in your pocket and in your bag, and that you don't have anything in your ear, which any buds or anything that may prevent you from hearing the instructions that are given as you come across. When you reach the front of the line, you'll be invited to come up the steps, and I'm delighted to say that one of the nation's leading stage crossers, Nick, is here to demonstrate this noble art. When you come up to the top of the steps, please pass the card bearing your name to the reader, who will be standing exactly where I am standing now. Just pause for a second until you hear your name. Hearing your name is your cue to start moving across the stage. So you will hear something like, for the Master of Arts in Intergalactic Snooker, Nick Allen. You will then walk across the stage. Yes. Your adoring public will cheer and clap and shout and scream and generally make an entirely unnecessary amount of noise until you reach the centre of the stage, where you will be greeted by the presiding officer. And by the way, the presiding officer will have physical form when we come to the ceremony. We're not going to project them via hologram or anything like that. The presiding officer will offer their hand for you to shake. If for any reason you would prefer not to shake the presiding officer's hands, that is absolutely fine. Just keep your hands clasped in front of you. Whilst you're with the presiding officer, a commemorative photograph will be taken by our excellent photographer Mark, who you can see on the other side of the stage from me now. So whilst you're with the presiding officer, graduating students, please just pause for a couple of seconds, look at Mark's camera, smile, and you'll get yourself a fantastic photograph, which will be one of many mementos of your special day that you can collect later on. Once your photograph has been taken, please continue across the stage. If you wish to add any theatrical flourishes, anything celebratory, then yes, yeah. Please do that. It's your day. We want you to enjoy it. Go down the steps next to the photographer and you will be guided back to your seat. For the attention of all guests, please can you remain within the venue at the end of the ceremony to allow the procession and the graduating students to leave first. Please keep watching the screens at the end of the ceremony and you will be directed. Now, this is our last ceremony of the week. We've had a fantastic week, and I know that we're going to have a fantastic last ceremony. One of the defining characteristics, if not the defining characteristic of a University of Northampton graduation ceremony is noise. And because it's the last ceremony of the week, and because it's Friday afternoon, you are expected, you don't have any choice in this, you are expected to be our loudest crowd of the week. Graduating students, can you be the loudest crowd of the week? Guests of graduating students, can you help us be the loudest crowd of the week? Excellent. A high standard has been set. Congratulations on your achievements. We wish you all the very best. Enjoy the ceremony, enjoy the day, and now I invite those who are able to stand to welcome the procession. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Marcia Walker, and I'm one of the university's first chancellors. By the authority of the Board of Governors and Senate, I declare open this graduation ceremony for the celebration of academic awards. If you are not already, please sit down. A very warm welcome to this awards ceremony, where we are celebrating the graduating class of 2025. I'm pleased to see so many of you are able to join me in celebrating their success. This afternoon, we are celebrating graduates from the Faculty of Health, Education and Society, and I would like to invite David Cousins to deliver an address.
Good afternoon. My name is David Cousins, and I am the Deputy Dean of the Faculty of Health, Education and Society. I join the Pro-Chancellor in welcoming you to this graduation ceremony, and on behalf of the Faculty of Health, Education and Society, I am delighted to deliver a speech to the graduating class and their guests. The university could not be prouder of every single one of you who will be joining me on stage today. Completing a qualification takes considerable effort. You might have needed to call on family, friends, loved ones, and colleagues at the university to support you on your way. And in doing so, you have demonstrated resilience, flexibility, and determination. The university seeks to instill these skills within you all because we recognise this will put you at an advantage, whether you enter or re-enter the world of work or return to complete further study. The university's mission is to support aspiration, create opportunities, and deliver impact. This, alongside our values of aspiration, sustainability, inclusivity, and trust, are embedded in everything we do, from our teaching and learning to our student support. And there are many examples of when members of our university community have gone the extra mile and demonstrated the university's mission or values in their studies or work. And here is one such example. From the gorgeous beaches and azure seas of her home and now to England, one intrepid nurse is enhancing her clinical skills in landlocked Northampton. Regina Dill has made Northampton her home from home for 3 years. One member of a small but select group of Bermudans who come here to learn about the best in mental health care. With a limited number of mental health trained nursing professionals in Bermuda, an agreement was signed in 2018 between the university, Bermuda College and the Bermuda Hospitals Board, whereby nursing practitioners from the island come to study mental health nursing at the university. This month marks the 7th anniversary of students from Bermuda coming to Northampton to support their community back home. We wish you all the success with the remainder of your studies, Regina, and celebrate all those Bermudans who have studied at the university before you. The university wants to make the world a better place, and these examples of the students, staff, and graduates committing themselves to the university's mission are by its very nature about the future. It is what we define as our social impact. Social impact refers to the profound and often transformative effects that individuals, organisations, or movements have on society and its well-being. It encompasses a wide array of issues from economic inequality and environmental sustainability to public health and education. Staff, students, and our key stakeholders, some of whom are represented on the stage and in the audience here today, can engage in social impact. This is our chance to catalyse positive change locally, nationally, or internationally. Through our international community of scholars, you, our graduates, have gained a global perspective which will stand you in good stead as the world becomes an increasingly smaller place with the use of technology. Continue to take advantage of these international links by networking with your peers through our truly international alumni association. Support for our alumni is simple, and we are proud of it. We will offer you help and support for your entire working life, not just for a few years after graduation. To end, I know you have had new experiences, opportunities, and much inspiration during your studies. Whatever the future holds for you now, on behalf of my colleagues in the Faculty of Health, Education and Society, some of whom have joined me on stage today, may I wish you every success. Thank you.
Thank you, David. I call upon Jacob Saranga to present the successful candidates from the Faculty of Health, Education and Society.
Pro-Chancellor, as the Dean of the Faculty of Health, Education and Society, I present to you those candidates who have been awarded degrees, diplomas and certificates. Doctor of Philosophy, for successfully defending a thesis entitled Adolescent Male and Parent of Adolescent Male's Perception and Experience of Being Authentic, Dr. Karen Brasher. Doctor of Philosophy, for successfully defending a thesis entitled The Implications of Prescribed Curricula and Assessment Practices in the Primary School of Multi-Academy Trust, MATs, Dr. Stephanie Flower. Doctor of Philosophy, for successfully defending a thesis entitled The Role of Canines in the Lived Experience of Women with Breast Cancer, a case-based narrative analysis of the relationship between dogs and their guardians, Dr. Melissa Simmons. Masters of Arts in Education, Raymond Abor. Mary Adarumnu. Belinda Aful. Naveed Akhtar. Meyakun Akinboni. Ramsha Ali. Hafiz Amin. Binu Anthony. Yadukrishna Balamurali Tankapan. Rachel Bernard. Bushra Bandara. Safa Bhatti. Natalie Bumibi Patana. Sumia Bukhari. Sandhya Chandra Sekaran. Timothy Crouch. Frank Effa. Jenny Flood. Dinu Eliza George. Sarah Gascott. Rukia Haruna. Grace Hawkins. Bruna Henriquez. Hiba. Temilolua Ilupeju. Priscilla Johnson. Josna Jose. Fazia Juma. Kirti Kelaseri Vikaram Man. Min An Lee. Ayman Liaquat. Niranjina Manikandan. Razak Nusiro. Iram Noruz. Tewu Olajide Tewu. Ononulsen Osemeta. Sonia Paraket Anthony. Kirsty Parkinson. Christine Pineda. Bua Singh. Neela Shamim. Bilikis Shitu. Muhammad Shokat. Sania Maria Benedict. Adarugabeni Kuku Grace. Neve Stubbins. Akshoya Sudaresh. Athira Valia Purakal. Pooja Venugu Palanea. Dua Zahid. Thank you. Masters of Arts in Special Education Needs and Inclusion, Ashwarya. Catherine Areen. Priyanka Govindan Pradeep. Is it Nethmi Diaz? Yes. Nethmi Diaz. Rebecca Vince. Masters of Arts in Special Education Needs and Inclusion, in brackets Autism, Vajia Iqbal. Z Sin Lai. Masters of Arts in Teaching English of Speakers of Other Languages, Dang Nong Phon Lee. T. Young. Family. Family. Hong Tan Le. Hong Nong. Rinsha Paramba. Nasira Shaukat. Metawin Tiwat Wanoon. Masters of Arts in Transpersonal Child and Adolescence Family Therapy, Amina Adede. Erin Lowe. Ines Yegorova. Masters of Arts in Transpersonal Counseling and Psychotherapy, Marita Fox. Fiona Gorman, George Lampton, Master of Science in Child and Adolescent Mental Health, Tambudzai Amini. Adila Chetiam Todika. Aurora Clark. Paula Donushuk. Stephanie Abelebe. Kingsley Elam. Manjima George. Malaika Ijaz. Chloe King. Alka Kizumeri Purakal. Amal Kurian. John Mbacho. Chitrilika Melatandu Molideran. Abigail Moore. Ilana Munia. Shidima Muora. Solastica Osita. Chloe Patland. Minakshi Ramrika. Fatima Shahasad. Sruti Tanzi Puriyal. Rintu Thomas. Shifa Vataparambil. Master of Science in Counseling, Emily Archer. Gabriela Byers. Master of Science in Counseling and Psychotherapy, Miranda Bering. Andrea de Atogir. Christina Timmins. Master of Science in Counseling Children and Young People, Gifty Ado. Gemma Ainge. Beverly Healy. Dion Johnson. Hanaya Knight. Elizabeth McKenzie. Tamara Mohammed. Rachel Morton. Tuluwani Oladeje. Esther Ormston. Shikujiwa Tembu. Luresa Treasure. Master of Science in Psychology, Joanna Bruin. Finola Hindel. Vanya John. Karen Macmillan. Hina Nasir. Ezin Olumba. Jowaria Omar. Shivanji Sharma. Master of Science in Strength and Conditioning, Sania Pravez. Postgraduate Diploma in Counseling, Sharan Anderson. Kathleen Gerlach. Julie Valentine. Postgraduate Diploma in Counseling Children and Young People, Yasmin Williams. Postgraduate Diploma in Education Mental Health Practitioner, Kirsty Ambrose. Demi Boyce. Sarah Burton. Olivia Camilleri. Amy Chandler. Lauren Cox. Sarah Henry. Teresa King. Sophie Moreland. Helen Parker Bates. Joanne Stockdale. Sarah Thomas. Postgraduate Diploma in Specific Learning Difficulties and Inclusion, Lucy Byatt. Katerina Kurtelas. Helen Murphy. Postgraduate Certificate in Special Education Needs Coordination, the National Award for Special Education Needs Coordination, Rebecca Brackley. Kirsty Julie. Lindsay Fuller. Helen Johnson. Natalie Jones. Rebecca Jones. Kimberly Lynch. Martha Monroe. Logan Nye. Ashley Purser. Angela Ritson. Louise Ruledge. Leah Sharman. Amy Sharp. Charlotte Smith. Marie Turner. Catherine Webb. Bachelor of Arts in Social Care and Community Practice, Cecilia Kapala. Danae Mulambo. Bachelor of Arts in Sociology, Yvonne Okowi. Bachelor of Arts in Sociology with Applied Social Care, Justice Pierre Ferron. Bachelor of Arts in Sociology with Criminology, Latifa Furtado. Bachelor of Science in Human Resource Management and Organizational Behavior, Daniela Hendavida Rana. Postgraduate Diploma in Education Mental Health Practitioner, Cara Diesel. Casey Donnelly. Sarah Holley. Certificate of Higher Education in Mental Health, Elizabeth Ajeri. Master of Science in Psychology, Megan Gerlach. Postgraduate Certificate, Said Ahmed. Shireen Drew Boyce. Mandukai Ganbat. Uche Nkwonta. Adugambemi Grace Kuku. Pro-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the Faculty of Health, Education and Society.
Well, thank you so much, Jacob. I would now like to call upon Becky Bradshaw to deliver an address.
Well done, everyone. My name is Becky Bradshaw, and I am the university's Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Chief Operating Officer. It has been truly wonderful to see our newest graduates and to join you today in celebrating in their success. I'm sure it goes without saying that graduation really is a highlight of the year for all of us here at the University of Northampton. The 9 ceremonies being held this week are an important part of the university year and form a rite of passage for those of you who are graduating. The hard work and effort of our graduates and the colleagues who have supported them to bring them onto this stage today cannot be overstated. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to match what just happened, but let's give everyone who has successfully completed their awards and their tutors and professional services colleagues an absolutely huge round of applause. That was a good shot. That was good. So thank you. I would now like to introduce some messages of congratulation from colleagues across the university.
3, 2, 1. Be proud of yourself. Yay! Well done, everyone. Congratulations! Yay!
I would now like to call upon Priscilla Johnson to deliver the vote of thanks.
Wow. Surprise, Dad. Thank you, Pro-Chancellor. Good afternoon, everyone. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Priscilla Johnson, and I stand before you today filled with pride as I celebrate graduating from my Masters of Arts in Education. It is an incredible honour to be asked to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the University of Northampton's class of 2025. You know, when I received the email to give this speech, I had to check it a couple of times, rereading, checking the email address just to make sure it wasn't a scam. Thankfully, it was real. So thank you once again for choosing me. Today, as we reflect on the journey that has brought us to this moment, I speak for all of us when I say this achievement didn't come without perseverance, dedication, resilience, and a few tears. Each of us has faced challenges and worked tirelessly to reach this milestone, and it is a testament to our commitment and determination. But as we all know, no great accomplishment is ever achieved alone. Behind every graduate here today is a community of supporters who have championed us throughout. Our wonderful academics, our dedicated professional service staff, and of course our cherished friends, families, and loved ones. Let's give them all a thunderous round of applause to thank and celebrate their unwavering support and encouragement. Come on. And now, let's turn the spotlight to us, the graduates. Today is a celebration of the class of 2025. We have overcome obstacles, embraced growth, and accomplished something extraordinary. Let's take a moment to cheer each other on and revel in the success we have achieved together. Come on, let's make some noise and raise the roof for the class of 2025. As we look ahead to the future, let's carry the lessons we've learned and the connections we've made into the next chapter of our lives. I have no doubt that each and every one of us will go on to achieve even greater things. But for now, let's enjoy this moment. Let's celebrate all that we have accomplished and the incredible future that awaits us. We did it, everyone. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Priscilla, and I won't embarrass you by saying what I felt like saying, which was all positive. I now call upon Gavin Barber to say a few words.
Thank you, Marcia, and thank you, Priscilla. My name is Gavin Barber. I'm the university's academic registrar. This has been a great ceremony. We've really enjoyed it. I hope you have too. But before the start of the ceremony, I told you that you had to be our loudest crowd of the week. And you've been good, but we're not there yet. We're not at loudest crowd of the week levels. And no one can leave until we get there. And there's nothing booked in this theatre tonight, so it's going to take as long as it takes. We do, however, have a plan to achieve that. And that is to do something that's become a tradition at our graduation ceremonies here at the University of Northampton. We're going to have a game of bingo. We're not going to have a game of bingo. We're going to do a Mexican wave. Yeah, good. Now, we realise that not all of you may be aware of what a Mexican wave is, so we thought we need to get a team of expert, elite-level Mexican wave demonstrators in. But they weren't available, so you got this lot. Would you like to see my colleagues on the stage demonstrate the Mexican wave? I think that is an endorsement, colleagues. So, what we're going to do, and remember this is judged on noise and choreography, what we're going to do is start at the far end from me, so Dave in the front row and Julie behind, come all the way down here, and then when we get to this end, and this, by the way, is where it went wrong last time, when we get to this end, we ping straight back down the other side, keeping those noise and energy levels up. Okay? Can you help me count them down? 3, 2, 1, go! And back. How many stars would you give that on TripAdvisor? 3. Okay, that's good. That's the best review we've had all week. So, I need to level with you, health, education and society students. One of our ceremonies yesterday with business students when we did this, honestly, it was embarrassing. It was so pathetic. It was like a load of fish had just been tipped out of a bowl, people just kind of floundering everywhere. I think health, education and society students can do a lot better than those business students, don't you? Do you think you can? Are you ready to give it a go? Okay, so we're going to start on this side of the auditorium. So you guys in the boxes, you need to be ready. The guys at the top look more ready than you. They really do. I do want to make this competitive. We're going to start here, move all the way around the theatre, across the stage, and then back round one more time to finish it off. You ready? Yeah. I'm not convinced. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to count you down. People on this side of the room, are you ready to start off? 3, 2, 1, go! Well done, we got there. The ceremony is nearly at an end, but before we finish, I would like to acknowledge the amazing amount of work that goes into the preparation and delivery of these ceremonies. Not all of the team members who contribute to the ceremonies are in the auditorium now. Some of them are elsewhere in the theatre, some of them are over on campus, some of them are back at their desks having helped earlier in the week. But it is an immense team effort, and I would like to acknowledge it. And to do so, I would like all of my colleagues in purple, and those who think that they can get away with it by not wearing purple, to stand up so that we can thank them. Up you get. Thank you so much. And there are 2 colleagues in particular who I'd like us to thank, and I'd like them to remain standing, and you know who you are. These 2 are the core team that deliver the graduation ceremonies. They spend months and months planning this in meticulous detail to give all of you the best day that you can possibly have. They don't sleep for weeks, they don't see their families, they exist on a diet of adrenaline and Haribo from what I can make out. So please, can they stand, and Sue and Angie, can we thank them for their amazing work in preparing these ceremonies? Thank you, everyone. Thank you for making this such a fantastic celebration. Be proud of your achievement, be proud of your university. We are very proud of you. Congratulations, and enjoy the rest of this day of celebration. Thank you. And I would now like to invite Dio Adedapo to formally close our ceremony.
Thank you, Gavin. Amazing energy this afternoon. I won't keep us long because it's Friday night and it's time to go celebrate. My name is Dio Adedapo and I am a member of the Board of Governors. And on behalf of the Board of Governors, I would like to congratulate our new graduates on their success, and I wish you all the very best for the next part of your journey. Social impact is the university's ultimate purpose, and I am confident that the university has provided you with the skills, the experience, and support you need to be successful and to make the world a better place. I now declare closed this graduation ceremony. May the staff, the students, and our new graduates of the university prosper. Please stand if you are able, and thank you all very much.